What's up, Seahorse Army? Welcome back for another doll review. Today I am taking a look at the Once Upon a Whimsy collection from from MattelCreations.com. So yeah, these are the most recent Disney princess collector dolls that we've gotten from Mattel Creations. And I was so excited when these came out. I just unboxed and reviewed Ariel in my last video, or I don't know when these videos are going up and what order they're going in, but I just unboxed Ariel. So if you want to see that video, it's already up on my channel. It'll probably be one of the ones that are suggested on the end screen at the end of this video as well, if you want to see that. But anyway, yeah, when I first saw these online, I was really excited for them because they're so campy and over the top and whimsical, and just they felt very charming to me. Like, I was drawn to them, and I can't explain it, but like, everybody was like saying, nah, they're kind of ugly, I don't like it, like whatever. But for some reason I immediately fell in love with them when I saw them, because we're getting something different. It's the Disney princesses, but not just in the same outfit over and over and over again. And it's really fun. So I do like them, and I'm really happy with them. In fact, if you are a official member of this channel, you may have already seen that I have a exclusive video of opening these dolls when I got the box from Mattel Creations. I unboxed them and did a first impressions, I guess, kind of video where I took them out and I looked at all of them and kind of gave you my first thoughts in that video. So if you're interested in becoming a member, I have a bunch of member exclusive videos and I have a whole bunch more coming out. So click the join button down below to get more information about my YouTube channel memberships. Anyway, in this video, I am going to be fully unboxing and reviewing this Tiana doll, and I'm so excited. So I started off with Ariel, and she was probably my least favorite of the three, and I still loved her. So like, that's how much I love these other two dolls, and I'm saving my favorite for last. But that was unintentional. I just started off by grabbing Ariel, and now I'm like, oh, why don't I do it in this order? But anyway, so yes, this is the Tiana from the lineup, and I'm so happy we have another collector Tiana doll, because I don't have that many. Like, there are other Tiana dolls out there, like collector dolls that have been released, but they came out at times when I wasn't collecting, and one of them, from the Ultimate Princess Celebration, they had two Tianas in that line. I got the first one, but I missed out on the second one, and I'm so mad at myself because I really wanted that second one. I love that doll, and I wish I had her. I also really want, they have the, oh, I forgot what was it called? Like the premiere series or something, where the princesses dressed up in a red carpet outfit as if they went to the premiere for their own video. So it was like inspired by the year that the movie came out. And I really want that Tiana doll too, because she has a bright green, like, fun dress inspired by the 2010s. I love it, and I really want that doll. But anyway, so yeah, I don't have that many collector Tiana dolls. In fact, I think I only have two at the moment anyway. So no, I have three. I got the 18 or 17 inch one that came out at the end of last year, whenever it was. Anyway, so I have three. Now I have four. But yeah, so I really like this one. The one I got, her hair is a little wonky, but like, I'm not too worried about it. I'm already planning on restyling Ariel's hair anyway, so I'll probably just do the same for her. I don't think it's enough that I'll want to like send her back and exchange her for another one necessarily. But let's go ahead and I'll show you what I mean when I open the box. All right, so the front of the box has, oh, I have to do this again. I keep forgetting. Having that table right here means I can't like bring the box up to show you. But anyway, on the front of the box is a photograph of the doll, and over it is hand-drawn animation to kind of like give it an animated or an artsy look, which I think is such a cool thing, like a mix of mediums between the photograph and hand-drawn aspects to it. So it's really, really pretty. On the front, it's really nice. It says Tiana, has some of the like vines with the leaves hanging down, also has them on the sides here. And then on the back of the box, there is a little blurb, and I will read this to you. It says, Once Upon a Whimsy collection, signature scenes from beloved Disney films get a fantastical twist in the Once Upon a Whimsey collection. So basically each of these dolls are inspired by one of the scenes in their movie, and it's usually, so far, like, I think they're each from a specific song sequence. But anyway, so this one, for Tiana, it is inspired by the Mabella Evangeline moment in Disney's The Princess and the Frog. So that's the part where Ray, the little firefly, is like singing to his love, who is the star up in the sky, Evangeline, and it's really, really sweet. I love that song. Tiana Doll's extravagant fashion gives a whimsical nod to the film's lush bayou setting, where Tiana's first dance with Naveen. Where Tiana? The wording on this is kind of weird. Anyway, the stunning fitted satin gown begins with an Art Deco graphic and then bursts into a pleated lily pad inspired layers topped with a pink pleated flower. Okay, hold on. Did I just read that wrong? The stunning fitted satin gown begins with an Art Deco graphic and then bursts into pleated lily pad inspired layers. I did read it wrong. Okay, there we go. I'm like, the grammar was weird in that, but I think I just read it wrong, that's all. Anyway, an oversized lily pad becomes a playful headpiece showcasing a sculpted fleur de lis hairstyle, while elbow-length gloves draped with a fantastical fringe provide the final flourish. From head to toe, this encore-worthy look is sure to bring a fairy tale flair to your collection, or to your doll collection, sorry. But anyway, let's go ahead and take the lid of the box off so you can actually see the doll. There we go. And then of course you'll see her better once I get her out of the box. But there she is. Oh my gosh, you can see the reflection. There's like, it's a Google image search. I was looking up the other collector dolls so I could remember what they look like. Anyway, so yeah, there she is in her box. Now, I was mentioning, if you remember and you saw the member exclusive video for the first impressions, I was mentioning that like these dolls look so good in the box displayed like this that I almost didn't want to unbox them. I kind of have that issue with a lot of Disney collector dolls. The box looks really good. Some of them, like, I forgot which one, the Enchanted Elegance collection, that was easy. The box was so simple, I did not feel bad unboxing them. But some of them, like this one, it's just displayed really nicely. It looks really good. So like, I kind of don't want to unbox them because I like the way it's displayed. I just don't have the space. And what's going to be really annoying is like at some point in time when I finally get my own place and have more space to display dolls or whatever, once I do have more space, I will wish that I kept the boxes for a lot of these dolls or kept the dolls in the boxes for a lot of them, but it's fine. I'm an out-of-box collector, and, you know, I'm gonna unbox them mainly for space reasons, but yeah. Also, I kind of want to get her out of the box because I want that tactile experience, and I want to fix her hair, because you can kind of see her hair looks a little crazy. It's a little squished in different ways and a little frizzy. You'll see it better once I get it out of the box, but anyway, the dolls do come with a certificate of authenticity. So just wanted to mention that. And they don't come with a whole heck of a lot, but it's all about the outfit, I feel like. There's a lot going on with the outfit, so there's no like brush or extra accessories or anything. Collector dolls usually don't have that stuff anyway, but there is a stand, which is nice. Speaking of which, I'm actually going to go ahead and get her out of the box, and then when we come back, we can take a closer look at her and see all of the details and stuff like that. And I'm curious to know if her hair is saran. I hope it is, just because I like saran hair on dolls. But anyway, all right, let me get her out of the box. I'll be right back. What's up, Seahorse Army? Just a quick reminder about our new channel membership. If you love what I do, but you want to dive deeper, you can be, okay, that was really corny, but you can become an official member of the Seahorse Army for exclusive perks like members exclusive videos, live streams, the ability to vote on future topics, and even member shoutouts, all starting at 99 cents. Remember, all of my regular content is staying free. I am not putting that behind a paywall. This is just going to be bonus content for those of you who would like to go above and beyond to help support me and my channel. So if you're interested in becoming an official member of the Seahorse Army, click the join button down below for more details. Anyway, let's get back to the video. All right, I am back and I've got her out of the box. So I really like these dolls more, like now that I have them in person, even more so than when I saw them online. I don't know, it's just, this is so fun. Okay, this is really fun. So, I'm gonna start head to toe. So once again, I'm gonna try and set her down since I've got the table up already, and zoom in because I wanna show you her face. Oh, that's a little too much. All right, so here is her face. I think she is so pretty. I love purple on Tiana. I think that this works so well, especially with the green, but the purple eyeshadow and then like the really dark lips just look so pretty. Now, okay, looking at this doll, I think that mine is slightly wonky, and maybe I should have seen about like returning her and exchanging her for another one. I don't know. I still think she's really pretty, so I'm just gonna keep this one. But I think that her eyes are two different sizes. Like this one is definitely smaller than this one. Like I saw it looking at it straight on, and now in the little viewfinder it's flipped, like mirrored, and it still looks like that to me. So yeah, it's definitely the one eye looks like it's painted smaller for some reason. She also has a little, I don't know if this is a scratch or just a dent, but like she's got something on her cheek right there. I don't know if you could see that. Yeah, there's like a little mark of some kind there, and I'm not exactly sure what that is, but there is that there. They are small things, and I know some people would have immediately been like, no, I'm gonna return it and exchange it, but I don't know, like it felt like it was just a little bit more trouble than it was worth to do that. And she does, like, I do like the way that she looks, so I'm okay with it. She's not perfect. I would like her to be perfect, but she's not. It's okay. I'm not gonna like go out of my way to try and exchange her or anything. Moving up to the hair, this is what I was talking about. So the hair does look kind of like squished weirdly, because in the picture, like when you look at this, the hair is supposed to be three like similar sized round like circles or whatever to kind of create that, what is it, fleur de lis or whatever it was called. And this definitely does not look like that at all. You've got two round ones that are kind of squished and frizzy, and then you've got one on top that looks like it's pulled up, like stretched up, like whatever. I don't know. It was just done, like it was done in a rush or something. So it doesn't look great, but I think I'm gonna just wash this out and put it in a high ponytail anyway. So it's fine. Now, there is so much hair product. This is so hard. And even in the curls, there is so much hair product that I cannot tell what hair fiber this is. But because of the size of the curls and the way that they are acting, I think it might be Saran. I could be wrong about that. I don't know. Once I wash the hair, then I'll have a better idea of if it's Saran or if it's a different hair fiber. Now, looking at this, I kind of like this hat. So they had mentioned on the back of the box that it's like a water lily that is like made to be like a playful hat or whatever. I love this because it is kind of like a sun hat, but then on the top, the flower looks like Tiana's tiara, her crown or whatever. And if you look back, like most of the time when you see Tiana's crown, it's meant to look like a flower. So this is genius. Like I think that was such a good idea, and that like it's so cute. Like I really like that. Moving down here, she does have some little drop earrings in kind of the vacuumized metal purple, like a metallic purple color. Her dress, so let's go ahead and move on down. So this is what they were talking about with the Art Deco style. So like I had to look it up a while ago. Like I heard Art Deco being kind of thrown around as like a style for a while, and I honestly didn't know what it meant. So I had to look it up. But yeah, when they're referring to the Art Deco, they're talking about the pattern, the print, this silvery kind of print on her dress. It's like from the 20s and 30s, which is when the film is set in, like that time frame. And they're like bold colors with geometric patterns and like these kind of patterns that are like similar on either side, you know, and symmetrical and whatever. So like it's very much giving kind of 20s vibe. So rather than it being an actual like dress from the 20s, it's more of like this dress has elements on it that are inspired by things from the 20s. So, but I don't know, even though this is like a strapless, like there's still clear straps on the dress, but even though it's like a strapless dress and stuff like that, I feel like the silhouette still kind of gives 20s vibes, but it's more so about the Art Deco design on it. So, she has these gloves. These are the like almost up to her shoulder length, you know, just above her elbow length gloves in like a purple satin that matches the dress. And they have these like, I don't know, I guess it's like fringe, but instead of just regular fringe, the parts hanging down are like the leaves from those trees in the bayou. I don't know what they're called. I know that they have a specific name, but I love this detail. I think that that's a really cute detail. She has a, what is this? Oh my gosh, it's a frog. Oh, cute. Oh, I did not notice this. I'm literally just now noticing it. She has a bracelet here, and it's a little purple frog, and it matches the earrings. So it's that same like metallic vacuumized metal plastic, you know, bracelet over her glove, but it's a little frog. That's cute. I like that. So the dress is kind of like a slip dress, which is kind of giving 20s, you know. But yeah, it's that kind of like satiny slip dress style. And then down at the bottom, it goes into these like layers for the flared out part of the skirt, I guess. But it kind of creates a water lily. So you've got 3 layers of pleated like tulle or whatever kind of fabric this is to create water lilies. And there's wire. There's actual wire in here that you're able to like bend it, and I need to not do that though. But you're able to bend it to get the shape that you want, which is really cool. So if you wanted this, because right now it's kind of bent like this because to fit in the box, but you could bend it out that way if you want it to be more full that way or whatever. But yeah, there's 3 colors. It goes light green, dark green, light green. And then at the top, you've got 2 layers of pink flower petals that look like the water lily. That, you know, for the lily pad and everything. Super cute. I love this idea because it's almost like she's growing out of the flower, like she's coming out of the flower. So I think they kind of described it as the dress goes down in and like kind of explodes into the flower and the lily pad. For me, it kind of looks the other way around. But anyway, I digress. So moving down here, you can actually see the shoes pretty easily because the skirt is so high up on the legs. But these are really cute. So they're very simple, just kind of like pointed toe stilettos with some, you know, the molded and painted details of the lily flower on the sides of the shoes, both inside and outside. And then it has like the vines with the leaves that kind of wrap around to do an ankle strap. So these are really cute. I think these are a little bit, compared to Ariel's, like Ariel's shoes were really cute and clever with the clamshell for the heel and stuff like that. These are still very thematic, like they fit the vibe and they match for like color and the style and the aesthetic, but they like, compared to Ariel's shoes, are a little bit more simple. But I do really still like them. I don't know, I guess you can't really call these simple, right? They're not simple, but when you compare them to Ariel's shoes, they're just a little bit. But anyway, oh, and then as far as the stand go, she has the same stand as Ariel. So it is this white, you know, Disney Mattel stand, so not a unique stand. And then the kind of stand is the one that goes up between the legs, and it has the 2 clips that clip onto the legs since her dress is kind of fitted, and it's perfect because she's really sturdy on the stand, which I appreciate. And when it comes to the articulation, these dolls are basically articulated from the waist up, but the waist down not so much. So her head ball joint can move. Her arms or shoulders move back and forth, and it can go out. Elbows, she can bend her elbows and her wrist. And then, and that's the same for obviously both arms. But then when you get to her legs, she has hip joints. So technically she can kind of sit down, but like you can see her legs don't go straight out. They go kind of at an angle. So she's not really meant to sit down, which it's a collector doll. She's meant for display, not for play. But it's kind of like the Model Muse legs, so her legs can't go out to the sides at all. She also does not have articulated knees or ankles, although most dolls don't really have articulated ankles other than like Made to Move or something. But anyway, yeah, so no joint at the knee. She is, her legs are just kind of permanently posed, which is fine for a collector doll. I was kind of mentioning that with Ariel. Like, I don't mind it. It's fine. But I do like that her arms are fully posable, so you really can get like different vibes. You can pose her in different ways and, you know, for photography or whatever, and get the look that you're going for when you're displaying her. Anyway, that is pretty much it for the Tiana doll. Even though my doll had little issues here and there, like the eyes being painted different sizes and slightly wonky, and the hair being slightly wonky, I still actually really like the way that she looks. I'm not mad at it, especially since like the way that her eyes, like the smaller one is, if she's looking at you from the side, the one that looks smaller is further away. So it just kind of emphasizes her giving the side glance. So like, I don't know, something about her face still looks good, even though the face paint isn't perfect. So I'm actually okay with it. And then, like I said, for the hair, I'm going to wash it out and restyle the hair anyway. So I'm fine with that. If her hair was perfect right out of the box, I wouldn't touch it. I'd just leave it. But because it's not, it gives me an excuse to be able to go ahead and wash the hair and play with the hair a little bit. So I'll probably end up giving her an updo of some kind, or maybe just a high ponytail. I don't know, because high ponytails are kind of my favorite. But yeah, I don't know. I'm going to play around with that and get them all shelf ready. But that is going to be it for Tiana. I definitely want to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Did you end up picking up the Tiana doll, or was this line just not your style and you passed on this one? Let me know down below. And whether you decided to buy the dolls or not, out of the three, which one is your favorite? I think my favorite is Belle, and she's going to be coming up next, so I'm really excited to review her. But yeah, I want to hear from you. Let me know your favorite of the three in this collection in the comment section. All right, everybody, that is going to be it for me right now. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I took a look at this Tiana Once Upon a Whimsy doll. I really appreciate you sticking around. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun YouTube stuff, and check out the channel membership for more details if you're interested in seeing what perks I have and the member exclusive videos. All right, everybody, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.